am the knight. I am Batman! Sorry about that. What's going on, guys? My name is Glenn Twist, and welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing this, it is the first episode of a long and interesting experience. So I'm going to be playing the Batman Arkham games for the foreseeable future. It might take me quite a long time to pump them out at a regular basis, but we're going to start off the day, or start off the series, with a DLC. The Arkham DLC known as Initiation. And in Initiation, we're going to be training as the expert martial artist known as Bruce Wayne in the Korean mountainous regions of the world, hidden from plain view and out of reach. But yeah, so I got my Batman shirt on. I love Batman, favorite superhero, and these games are very important to me and to my childhood and to my day-to-day life, because I still play them to this day because they're so great in their peak in every single way. So yeah, that's what the plan is for the foreseeable future. And yeah, this is a little disclaimer. This was recorded and uploaded after I finished the Arkham game Origins. So there's that. But I do have an original, one that I recorded before I played the game, that might be important for you to watch because it shares some of the things that I won't be sharing today. The reason I'm re-recording is because the sound on that episode was really messed up. But yeah, so yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are going to be on board with me because it's a good series. The games are, and I hope to make some interesting things, because my plan is, and I know I'm yapping a lot, but my plan is to express through the lens of how I experience it, kind of express what I am thinking about while playing them, so I can have more of an introspective point of view, for maybe I can get across what I was experiencing back when I played it when I was a kid. So that's what I'm hoping to do with this series. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop into the mountains, into the world of DC, and into the world I love. One more disclaimer before we go, though. My camera's down here in the bottom left. In the main series is up in the top right, or in the top left. So I'm starting to learn a better way of doing it. And it's turned out to be this way because it's more immersive. And it's going to be smaller when we get to the main trilogy. But you guys don't care about that. You care about the game. So I'm going to hop in right now. On the final leg of his journey to master some of the deadliest martial arts, young Bruce Wayne trekked through the mountainous region of North Korea, searching for the fabled monastery where Tokyo Kiryu had been taught since the Oho period. After a long and exhaustive search, he found the secret monastery. There, Master Kirigi accepted Bruce as his servant with the promise that he would prepare him for the initiatory test of honor. And so we begin.
Today, an outsider takes our test of honor to see if he is worthy of our training. Out of pity, we let him eat with us, drink with us, train with us, and now we shall see if he is truly one of us. Begin!
So I guess something I should have mentioned is my Batman is 100% upgraded. So I should have no problems with death and stuff like that. And I'm hoping, since I have all these boosts, that I should be able to get every single trophy. I mean, why not? We'll see. We're right. This guy's right. I second this guy. So I do also plan to focus a little bit more than I did in the main game and the first time I played this, because I plan to do that when I play the main trilogy. Not get hit, not get seen, stuff like that. Because an older Batman should be more experienced in that kind of stuff, so I plan to be. Less getting hit, less stuff like that. You know what I mean? Expert precision. Not that. That was not precision. So, I guess, since I have you, I'll start talking about things that are outside of the Arkham universe that I'm really looking forward to. The DCU is being rebooted, or the DC Cinematic Universe is being rebooted with James Gunn at the helm. What do I think about that? There's nothing. I was not a fan of the DCEU, and I have nothing against Zack Snyder, but it's just the characters themselves didn't feel like their comic book counterpart, which it's not a huge deal. It's not, but it's important to maintain the source material, and in some way, that's what I think, because Batman killing just didn't sit well with me. It just didn't. And I know that it's just like you're controlling the universe of DC. If it was Elseworlds, do it. But it's the cinematic universe for DC. So this is what people are going to think of when they think of DC. So it's more important than just, let him kill, why not? It's like, it's experimenting. It's not Batman. Ben Affleck looked like Batman. He acted like Batman, but he just didn't seem like Batman to me. Same with Superman. I'm getting tired of the evil Superman and like cold-hearted, stone cold, badass type of Superman. Give me the Boy Scout back, I have no quarrels with Wonder Woman. She was great, and I don't know how they're gonna replace the actress. Same with like Cyborg, like them, like obviously Ezra Miller is not a good fit for Flash, and not quite as much, but same thing with Aquaman, Jason Momoa. I think Lobo definitely suits him more. So, I guess now would be the time, after we watch this cutscene, to talk about what I think of the upcoming stuff in the DCU. And this could age really poorly.
The foreigner is full of surprises, but fighting alone does not make him worthy. To train with us, you must be able to use the environment and strike without being seen. If you see him, shoot him. And if you shoot him, shoot to kill.
So starting off with the DCU,
I will grace you with a few seconds. Every student you incapacitate or kill doesn't matter. Where are you, T-boy?
we have Creature Commandos. And I know that people do say that Creature Commandos doesn't get views. Or I don't know if people actually say that, but from what I've heard from someone, it's not the most viewed thing. But I loved it. I watched it and I did love it. I like the style, the vibrancy, the music choice. The characters are fantastic, like the Bride and Miss Dr. Phosphorus. I love gothic stuff, so I love that they added a gothic horror character to the universe. I think it's great. And Dr. Phosphorus, obviously, because of he's really deep in Batman mythos. But yeah, and then the Superman movie is coming out soon. I'm very hyped for the CinemaCon footage that we got. I think is brilliant, visually, aesthetically, all of it. I think it looks great. It might flop because a lot of people think it will, but I am faithful. I have a lot of trust in how they take it. And then we have Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, which again, I mean that, not again, but you know what I mean. It's hyped. I think Lobo is perfect. I don't know the actress person, but I think she'll do great. She looks like Supergirl, and from the source material, the comic book is a great comic book. Well, I've never actually read it, but I've heard that it's a great comic book. So I'm hyped for that. I think it'll be really interesting because it's gonna take... I think it's not gonna be on Earth. I don't think it's gonna be on Earth. Oops, what? Well, why did that happen? And then Lanterns, which is really cool because I love detective type stuff or investigative type things, and it's also why I love Batman as a character so much, because he's a detective. So I'm pretty hyped for that as well. So the roster that we have so far, I think it's looking great. Seriously, I have faith in James Gunn. I have faith in the writers. I think that if Marvel can do it, I see no reason DC can't. And I think it would be amazing, which I might be speaking too soon about this, but if DC could kind of like do what Marvel did, but for the next generation. And I know that's a lot to wish for, but I think it would be incredible, and it would keep superhero mythos, superhero stuff alive, which is perfect. I love superheroes. I mean, it was inspiring to me as a kid, and I think it can still be like that to the next generation. That's my 2 cents on the DCU so far. I think it's going to be great. The Clayface movie that's going to come out is amazing. Starfire, dynamic duo. I'm hyped. I think it's a good roster. I never watched the Suicide Squad James Gunn movie with John Cena and all that, but I think I will because of the new roster. Or yeah, because of what's coming, and if James Gunn can deliver. I like the Guardians movies. So, all right, enough with DCU. Let's move on to Batman and Arkham.
You survived to fight again. But I would not let beginner's luck cloud your judgment. This test is far from over, and we shall truly see if you are one of us. Make him suffer.
So, Batman's combat training so far. So at this point, he has reached Master Fighter in pretty much every martial art. This is one of the, like it says at the beginning, it's his last leg of his journey. So there's like a couple more, maybe, or this is the last one that he has to learn. So he is a very experienced fighter already, and he's young. What's going through his head? I don't think much of anything is going through his head at this point. I think he's just trying to learn, grow, and become a better fighter and a better person for Gotham. But I don't think much of anything is going through his head other than, like, he doesn't want the distraction of his parents to be on his conscience, and I don't think it is. I don't think it is very much. I think once he goes back to Gotham, he's just realized, okay, yeah, I miss my parents a lot. But yeah, that's what I think, and I might be completely wrong about that. He might be doing this for his parents, but I think right now he's just a vessel. So as far as comic book goes, he's also one of the greatest engineers on the planet, learning from the greatest engineers on the planet. And if I have my facts straight, that engineer took Bruce Wayne and threw him into a pyramid in Egypt, and gave him a literal box of scraps and went, "Get yourself out." And he did, like Pickle Rick style. He also learned from some criminals. Like, I don't remember the name, but he's like a great getaway driver. And he's the reason that Batman attaches a grapple to his Batmobile to make sharper turns. Which I don't even know if he does that in this universe. Maybe earlier on, but not at this point, I don't think. Or not later on, like Arkham's Asylum. And then he's also been to multiple high-level colleges, Harvard, Yale, whatever other ones there are. And I think, if I'm right, again, I might be wrong, but I think he attended these schools for one semester each. And he was pretty young when he did. There's also the famous part where he was in the Himalayan mountains, and he was taught by monks how to meditate, and he was able to melt the ice around him with his body temperature. He also learned how to slow his heartbeat to quite a level. I think probably something with body odor as well. Slow his breaths. He could probably hold his breath for very long periods of time. He's probably an incredible Olympic level swimmer. He's Olympic level bodybuilder and gymnast. He's also a great escape artist, and I'd love to believe it, and I think it's canon here, but like he learned from like Zatanna and her father, like in the animated series, how to escape from like greatest like the Houdini of his time and of her time. Well, not of her time, because of her time she's like multiversal level powerful, but her dad is like Houdini, I think, probably Houdini level. And then he's not done anything with Ra's al Ghul yet in the League of Shadows. That's later on. Unless this is the League of Shadows. Because Lady Shiva, as you will see, is a part of this.
Interesting. You spare their lives even though they will not spare yours. There is no room for your self-righteous Western morality here. It will only get in your way. Kill him.
You could try to kill me. This one does not have a time limit, so pretty golden.
But are you determined enough?
I'd say I am.
자세히 찾아봐.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I have a ledge takedown? Oh, that's not right. Aww. I gotta take him off guard on that. Aww. I don't know how you saw that. So yes, this version of Bruce Wayne is incredibly powerful, incredibly strong. And I'd love to think that maybe he also learned from some powerful superheroes as well, or people with superpowers and like magic, and he did some detective work as an FBI agent for a short time in the comic books until he got fired or he quit for refusing to use a gun. Which I don't know why you would try to become an FBI agent and expect not to have to shoot or use a gun. But he's like, at this point, he's probably not quite Sherlock Holmes level, but he's up there. And I think he learns more of that when he comes to become Batman. And I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I'm sure he also knows of superheroes that exist already, which is not a lot, because Batman is a founding member of the Justice League, not in this universe, but in the Justice League is like kind of when you know that it's at the peak of superhero in like activity. In this universe is Superman and probably Wonder Woman too, I would imagine.
You have learned much since you first arrived, but I wonder if you have learned to overcome your fear, your anger, your hate. Or do these emotions still cloud your judgment? Let us see.
I gotta really focus on this one. But as you could tell by the vocals, he is kind of clearly upset and angry. But I think it's just that it's driven. He's driven to make a difference. Physically. He could do it financially, and he does. He absolutely, don't get that twisted, he absolutely does aid Gotham financially. But he also does it physically, which is not a bad thing. What's wrong with playing both angles? Nothing.
No chance.
Oh, I could probably break these too. No, I can't. I didn't just lose it, did I?
Watch me.
I did good. 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 That's actually really good.
You disgrace our monastery! Show me.
Ow.
Out here, our master is on affairs. We hear? Just wait. Wipe the floor with his face.
죽어라! 외국 놈아! 죽은
You're just a man.
You die here.
So as you can see, I'm a badass, and I got all 3 stars. Now all I need to do is not die.
He's a fraud. Expose him.
Ow. Alright, don't worry about the freaking double. We got all 3 stars. Just fight them normal. I don't know how to counter that. I don't know how to do it. Like, I've never had that problem before. See, like, I don't know what to do there. Why does it keep doing that to me?
Are you ready for us?
Thank you. That was really bad. Somehow I was able to...
Get him! He will not rest.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you, Shiva, for giving me an easy dub. Oh my goodness. Shoot. Alright. So, this next cutscene differs as to how many trophies you have. And since I have all of them, it's the best possible outcome you could possibly have. So, yes, let's do it. 15p15, baby. Mm-hmm. I mastered that, Ken.
I am impressed. And I am rarely impressed. You have earned our respect and proven yourself worthy. You will be given the instruction you seek. Now get to the kitchen and prepare tea for all of us. There is much to discuss.
Hell yeah. Best possible... So, it's the best possible outcome, but it's the canon outcome. Because obviously the Batman is Batman. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being here for it. That's the first time I've ever done that. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed my rambles. I did ramble a lot this episode. But I enjoy it. I like talking to you guys. I like talking in front of a camera. I like recording videos that I love, or games that I love, or whatever have you. Now, if you haven't checked out already my playthrough of Origins, go ahead and check that out. Is it like... I'm gonna look. Yeah, it's a 14-part series. Every episode's like an hour long. So it's a tough one to get into. But I 100% it. I get all the Enigma data packs, all of the Anarchy symbols, and Stranger Encounters. But yeah, I get everything. So if you want to see what that's like, you might need help on a Enigma data pack, then go there. But yeah, and I also have, of course, all the Pinckney plaques as well, which is my favorite part of the game. And since I have all the Enigma packs, I have all of the extortion files. So it's fun. It's fun over there. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. Hope you guys enjoy the series, and I hope you guys have a good day. Next episode, you're on the playlist, right? You're on the playlist, right? So go next episode now. Thank you. Bye-bye.